and welcome to the very first episode of Preview Show with Baldman for WWE TLC 2016. We're going to be going over the show. We're going to give our thoughts. We're going to give our excitement, our blood chants, and our care factor, and who we're going to be taking in the match. So we're going to be going on over all that, the whole card, at least the main show. I'm not 100% sure on who is the pre-show, but let's get started. For 2016 TLC, we start out with Baron Corbin versus Kalisto in a chairs match. So I kind of think Baron Corbin and Kalisto is a one-on-one chair match. This may be an awkward match. It seems like the build-up was kind of slow, but yet it was pretty fast as well. I mean, they did have that awkward scene where Baron Corbin attacked Kalisto from behind. It was a little weird. I'm taking Baron Corbin in this match because they've been building him up as a heel. And I just think that, we'll see on where it goes. But I don't see Kalisto taking this match at all. Kind of building up the new NXT guys. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully something comes out of it. I'm not too concerned. Next we have Nikki Bella and Carmella with a no-good disqualification match. How interesting. I found this was a very exciting match, especially with how Carmella has been building up as their heel role, and the fact that it's a no disqualification match is pretty cool. This match is becoming across is great. Carmella has really came a long way, especially as her call up was so early from NXT. I think she's doing a great job. How she's talking to Nikki Bella, how she's carrying herself, and how she's shutting down the crowd. I think it's really, really exciting. When they started the "How you doing" chant, and she was like, "I'd be better if I was the hell out of this town," was awesome. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoying her work. I think that she's doing a great job. I hope that this continues. And honestly, I just think this is awesome that the women's have two matches outside of a title match. I just think that's great. And they're doing great. I mean, it's just wonderful. So I'm going to rate this at 8 out of 10 on the excitement rating. 3 out of 10 for blood chance, just because Nikki Bella had that tooth knocked out. Not 100% sure she's going to get another tooth knocked out or see what happens. We'll see. So, care factor, 7 out of 10. I'd like to see this match be good. I think these women are really working hard. I think they're really putting in the work, and they're really trying to compete with the men. So, we'll see. I'm taking Carmella in this match. I think that she's doing such a good job. Nikki Bella should put her over and just let her have her moment to shine. Let her build a heel. Let her get maybe a title run. She's doing awesome. Next, we have Heath Slater and Rhino versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. This is a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Not a real big fan of Heath Slater and Rhino as a solo act, but them together, they have some magic I really enjoy. But a really big fan of Wyatt and Randy Orton, solo, tag team, whatever. I really enjoy both of them, so we'll really see on how they go. I kind of marked out when they teamed up for the first time. I was like, oh, this is pretty sweet. So I'm hoping that this will lead to a turn on Luke Harper kicking him out of the Wyatt family, so it just leaves Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. I think that would be awesome. I really think that would be a good feud. I'd really like to see him come back and tag team against Wyatt and Orton. I think that would be great. I think that would be really cool. I really just hope that this goes well for Wyatt and Orton. The only way I can find them losing is if it's DQ from Harper or what's going on there. So not 100% sure any other reason on how they would lose. Other than that, would really like to see a clean match. The match against, just kind of a side note here, I just think the match against Wyatt, Orton, and the American Alpha was really awkward. Seeing American Alpha throw Wyatt around was just strange. He looked unnatural, he looked uncomfortable, and it was just really weird seeing that belly fly through the air. It was a good match, but I thought it was a little strange. So I think that the Orton and Wyatt are gonna win this match. Excitement over this match is probably the most exciting match for me on the card, and I think this is going to be a title change, so I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Blood chance 0. It's just a clean match. Care factor 9 out of 10, and I'm taking obviously the Wyatt family for this one. Next, we're going to move on to our second and a title match for our women's division. We have Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss in a tables match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This has been great. Becky and Alexa are so good together. Both are great together, and would like to see maybe a double turn. I highly doubt that, but I can hope. Like I said, I'm a big fan of both of these girls, Becky Lynch, but I think I'm an even bigger fan of Alexa Bliss. Not only is she from my hometown, but she's just so good. She's really awesome in the ring. She knows her character awareness, and she's just that awesome snobby brat that everyone loves to hate. But I would really like to see her turn face and Becky turn heel. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be really, really cool. I know this is going to be a good match. Both of those girls can work. They're really awesome. Looking forward to both of these ladies in the ring together and hope this continues. Just kind of going off topic, I heard Becky on Steve Austin's podcast. Man, is she a talker outside the ring? I think she kind of is easier to understand when she's not in the ring. She doesn't have that excitement, just kind of being herself. She just sounds so good. And you could really see that she was really passionate, and even both of them, Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch, you could just tell that they believe everything that they're doing right now, and it's just so good. Excitement rating, 8.5 out of 10. Blood chance, 1 out of 10. Care factor, 8 out of 10 once again, and I'm rooting for Alexa Bliss. I think she's going to take it. That would be awesome. I really think she would make a good champion. Maybe a little young, maybe hasn't been on the main roster long enough, but I'm really hoping that she wins. Maybe I'm just biased because she's a hometown hero, I guess. So then we have The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler again in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. I think these two are also both from Ohio. They're both awesome, and they really make the Intercontinental Championship awesome. Feel really awesome about it, and it really goes over well. The Miz and Dolph really have chemistry. I really think it's going to be a good match. With all the Miz's talking and all that. I think if he loses this, he may be getting traded to Raw. We'll see. But I really don't see that happen, especially with Maurice in his corner. I would like to see a clean match, but The Miz is going to win with Maurice's help. So I really like to see him just win clean. Does a good ladder match. I know there's going to be some high spots. So excitement rating, 7 out of 10. Blood chance, 4 out of 10. You got some ladders? I don't know. Probably 0 for all of these. Care factor, 7 out of 10 as well. So I'm taking The Miz due to the interference from Maurice. Finally, we have our main event, AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose. I think this is going to be a great match. Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles can really work both together. I hope that it just goes over just as good as we hope, but I know that James Ellsworth guy is going to get involved, and if he does, I'm hoping that he causes Dean Ambrose to lose and gets the leaving shit beat out of him. I think that will turn Dean heel. It will turn James Ellsworth into more of a babyface, and it may get Dean away from some of the goofy shit that he does. I think that would be good for him, just to let him unleash, kind of get that mean streak, kind of get, amp himself up to 11. Or maybe he'll push Dean and take a chair shot or a table shot or a ladder shot, something from Dean and help him. I'm not 100% sure. I can see it going either way, but I'd like to see these two have a new feud with other people. Maybe if Dean loses, goes down to the Intercontinental Championship with The Miz. Here, those two kind of go back and forth if they want to keep him a face, but I don't know. And AJ Styles, he retains. Bam! John Cena comes out. Hey, I'm coming after your title. Then it runs into the Royal Rumble or whatever. I think that would be awesome. I think that would just be great. And then AJ versus Cena, and then that could set up for Cena winning the title, tying Ric Flair's title run, or I'm sorry, the title amount he's had the title. And then also I think that would set up for Cena Undertaker at Mania, title versus career match maybe. I don't know, just kind of fantasy booking, but I think that would be awesome. I'm really excited for this match. So excitement rating, 8 out of 10. Blood chance, 3 out of 10 because these guys are kind of violent, but like I said, I'm sure it's going to be 0 chance of any blood. Just because we know how WWE is. So, care factor, 9 out of 10. It is the main event, so maybe a little bit more charismatic for this match. I'm taking AJ Styles with a turn from Dean Ambrose against Ellsworth. Maybe a long shot, maybe a really long shot, but we'll see. We can only hope. Okay, let's recap the show. So, hoping for the two title changes, Alexa and the Wyatts. Maybe dreaming a little much, changing on heels and babies, but we'll see. It's just fantasy booking, like I said. Time to get started up for Mania, and I hope they do it with justice. Really enjoying SmackDown Live with everything they're doing, with all the talent. These are just thoughts, and what do you think? So leave that down in the comment box. What do you think? Subscribe if you guys like this, and we'll try to be doing reviews and podcasts and all that more and more. Would like to get kind of a following, talk to you guys, talk about wrestling. I love talking about wrestling. I talk about it all day long, think about it all day long, and it's just one of my favorite things to talk about, listen about, learn about. So leave it what you think in the below, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.